Yo, what is up guys? It's your boy Rico in here and we are back again with another video. So right now we're gonna be talking about Legends of Constellation. Mainit-init pa ang ating update for this video. So right now we're gonna be talking about the new announcement that was recently released. It is about the new update for their withdrawal. So recently guys, if you guys didn't know, ating known withdrawal guys is the USDT withdrawal. But for the mainnet release natin guys, nagdagdag sila ng bagong withdrawal which is the withdrawal LOCC. If you guys didn't know, withdrawal LOCC was first released for the 11 star holders and right now withdrawal LOCC is open for everyone. Ibig sabihin lahat ay pwede nang gumamit ng withdrawal LOCC. But there is a new update and requirements para kayo guys ay makapag-withdraw ng LOCC which we will be talking about right now. Basahin natin to ngayon. Dear players, we are happy to announce that the deployment of LOCC mainnet is about to be completed. Ibig sabihin matatapos pa lang ang ating LOCC mainnet. Malapit na siyang matapos or matatapos pa lang. And at the same time, the withdrawal function of LOCC tokens has been fully opened. Just like right now, if you guys didn't know, you guys can withdraw your LOCC. Okay? But sasabihin ko mamaya sa inyo yung cons niya. Sasabihin ko sa inyo guys yung kadugsong nitong announcement na to since meron siyang kadugsong. But right now, kung if you guys didn't know or if you guys haven't yet, you guys can withdraw your LOCC. I withdrawn my 2,000 LOCC and kinonect ko siya. Nilagay ko dito yung Tron Link address ko and I put the amount of LOCC then sinubmit ko yan. And after guys, pwede na kayo mag-withdraw ng LOCC but babasahin natin yung announcement. The LOCC blockchain team is adding in-game. The data is uploaded to the Tron mainnet. But as we all know, on the Tron mainnet, every transaction requires TRX gas fees. So, i-explain ko lang dito sinabi nito. Okay? Para lang malaman nyo guys, kasi this is a crucial information for you guys to know kung bakit nga pa napakagastos ng ating mga withdrawal or ng in-game natin itself. So, right now, papakita ko sa inyo yung in-game wallet ko mismo, no? Para lang din open tayo for everyone. This is my in-game wallet. So, nahati sa dalawa ang ating wallet, guys. Para lang din alam nyo, guys, and I will show you guys right now, this is my in-game wallet. Ano nga ba yung in-game wallet? This is where I receive the testnet LOCC tokens natin. Kung makikita nyo, 11.76, 39.96, 19.68. Yan ay galing sa mining pool natin. And kung makikita nyo dito, from, ibig sabihin yan kung saan galing. Papakita ko sa inyo ha. Itong 19 na to, if I'm not mistaken, this is from the mining pool. And makikita nyo dito yung address niya. Ayun o, LOCC mining pool. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng pumapasok sa in-game natin right now is galing sa mining pool and itong 464 na to na galing sa B community is galing to sa reflow pool. Papakita ko lang din sa inyo, since blockchain guys is open for everyone, this is decentralized, ibig sabihin lahat ng tao ay kayang makita lahat ng information mo dito, lahat ng transaction mo, even you guys don't want to. Ito yung reflow pool natin, yan. Ito galing to sa pointing system sa B community. So right now, I got 464 and ito, kung makikita nyo, kung bakit nga ba Kuya Rico nag-minus yan? Kasi iniswap ko siya. And itong address naman na to is going to be the token swap. Kung titingnan nyo dito, testnet din to. Pag tinignan nyo yung TVV na yan, token swap yan. Right now, ayun yung naging system niya. Lahat ng tokens mo, kapag ginawa mo na siyang USDT, mapupunta siya sa token swap, which is another smart contract account. Lahat ng smart contract account natin yan, guys, is nag-execute automatically. Okay? Ina-explain ko lang sa inyo. And pag kinlik nyo, for example, itong 464 na winidraw ko, okay? Kinlik nyo yung TXN hash natin yan, kumakain yan ng TRX. Kung makikita nyo dito, 0.3 TRX yan. But right now, mag-scroll down muna tayo. Pag galing sa mining pool guys, yung inyong kine-claim, for example ito, ang bawat claim nyo ng inyong NFT is 60 TRX each halos. You know, I got 19.68 LOCC from the mining pool papunta sa account ko. 60 TRX agad ang nagamit ng mining pool natin mismo para mat-execute tong transaction na to. Paano mo naman nasabi, Kuya Rico? Ayun yung tax na napupunta sa game natin. Ibig sabihin, yung developers or yung meron silang allocation for the gas fee itself. Ibig sabihin, yung mga transaction na yan guys is nag-execute using the gas fee. Kaya ang sinabi nila dito, but as we all know, on the Tron mainnet, every transaction requires TRX gas fees. Ayan yung sinasabi natin guys, na lahat ng transaction, even the smallest transaction that you guys are doing, ay kumakain ng gas fee. Okay? So basically, ang ating gas fee, gagawa tayo ng ating sariling, kailangan nyo ng gas fee for every transaction. So it's a must. lahat ng gas fee is required para mag-run ang isang transaction or ang isang smart contract. Now, balik ulit tayo sa announcement. Depending on the loading of the blockchain network, each transaction usually requires 50 to 100 TRX fee. Without the TRX gas fee, your game account data cannot be synchronized to the mainnet, which means that your transaction data is failed and the LOCC withdrawal you applied for will not reach your TronLink wallet address. So, i-explain ko naman sa inyo to guys, tong line na to. Without the TRX gas fee, hindi daw magraran yung synchronization ng data nyo. So, paano nga ba Kuya Rico malalaman yung address na pinakita mo sa amin kanina? Para ma-check nyo yung address nyo kanina guys, all you have to do is pumunta kayo sa swap, click this plus button, go to the conversion record, and humanap kayo ng conversion record dito na may nakalagay I check. After you guys click that one, makikita nyo dito sa ating owner address yung inyong sariling address, and copy nyo yan and i-paste nyo yan. Dapat nil yan guys, nil. Ang ibig sabihin ng nil natin is testnet. Okay, kapag walang nil yan, ibig sabihin you are on the mainnet. Now, ika-copy-paste natin yan. And ayan na yung wallet address na pinakita ko sa inyo guys. Yung nagre-receive sa akin ng transactions ng mining pool and reflow pool. So, Kuya Rico, di ba sabi mo kanina dalawa yung address namin sa aming in-game? So, dalawa? Bakit, Kuya Rico, paano mo naman nasabi na dalawa? If you guys click this recharge button naman, kapag kumili kayo dito and you guys click the USDT TRC, pwede nyong i-copy-paste itong address na to, di ba? Itong address na to guys is not on the testnet. Ibig sabihin, this wallet address is on the mainnet. Lahat ng transaction from Binance, any exchanges guys, kapag nag-send ka ng USDT mo, lahat yan mainnet. Even though ang game natin is nasa testnet, this is the wallet address na naka-mainnet sa ating game account. So, ibig sabihin, in every account, there is 2 wallet address. Ang unang wallet address natin guys, anong sabi ko sa inyo? Ang una yung wallet address ay galing sa swap address. And yung pangalawa is galing naman sa recharge address. Now, ano nga bang meron sa swap address natin? Yung swap address natin, ayan yung nagre-receive ng LOCC natin. Okay? So basically, the swap address is basically the game address or your own game address. Okay? Ayun yung sarili mong game address, guys. Ibig sabihin, itong address mo na to, ito yung nasa testnet. And the recharge address naman, guys, okay? Papakita lang, lagay din natin dito na testnet lang to, 48. And yung recharge address naman natin is ginagamit for recharge basically, and ito yung nasa mainnet. Now, Kuya Rico, paano mo naman Kuya Rico nasabing nasa mainnet yan? Kapag kinopy-paste mo to, copy, confirm, and pumunta ka dito sa ating Tronscan mismo. Pumunta tayo ng tronscan.org and i-copy-paste natin tong address natin. Lahat ng transaction ko na galing sa Binance, makikita nyo dito nagre-receive lahat ng addresses natin. Transfers, kung makikita nyo dito, ayan lahat ng tinap up ko, including the $45 from my Binance Hot Wallet. Ibig sabihin lang yan, ang dalawang wallet mo sa in-game ay dalawa, isang mainnet at isang testnet. Right now, pag nag-exit ulit tayo, ito yung pinaka-crucial na information dito guys. Yung testnet data nyo na nandito sa una kong address na pinakita ko sa inyo is ima-migrate nila into the mainnet. Ibig sabihin, probably, itong mga data na to is ililipat nila instead of the testnet, ililipat nila yan sa mainnet. So, probably, there will only be one wallet inside your account soon enough. So, ibig sabihin, itong TXXHY na to, which is my recharge record or yung recharge wallet ko, ito na rin yung magiging main wallet address ko. And soon enough, ito na rin yung makaka-receive ng LOCC into the game mismo. So, this is just my personal opinion, no? So, I'm thinking about another thing, but I think this is the best way for them to do this one. So, dahil nga nasabi ko na meron tayong dalawang wallet, balik ulit tayo sa ating announcement, no? I-explain ko sa inyo kung bakit nga ba kailangan itong mga gas fee na to. Therefore, in order to ensure that your game account data can be successfully synchronized to the Tron mainnet, you need to recharge your game account with 500 TRX gas fee. This 500 TRX gas fee is transaction fee used to update the main network. Ibig sabihin, kailangan yung magbayad ng TRX gas fee, guys. Bakit? Kasi kailangan natin guys magbayad ng transfer from our testnet into the mainnet. So basically, yung gas fee natin is yung only way for us para mapunta tayo sa net papuntang mainnet. So basically, ang mangyayari dyan guys is kapag ikaw ay nasa testnet, kailangan mong mag-run papuntang mainnet. Ngayon, required ang gas fee, guys. Bakit required ang gas fee? Kasi ayun yung gasolina mo para mag-run ng isang transaction. Pero Kuya Rico, bakit naman kailangan namin maglagay ng $45? Kasi guys, ayun nga yung gagamitin nilang pang gas fee sa ating account and to verify no? And to verify that you are a real person. Bakit nga ba, Kuya Rico, kailangan ma-verify if you're a real person? Kasi napakarami ng wallet holders natin right now. I-explain ko ulit sa inyo. Kapag pumunta tayo ng Nile Transcan, which is the overall holders ng ating LOCC, we have 417,000 holders. Ibig sabihin, there can be multi-accounts there, botters na minamanipulate yung market soon enough, and ayaw ng developers mangyari yon. Ibig sabihin, we need to prove that we users are a real person using the recharge. Ibig sabihin, kailangan natin maglagay ng 45 USDT para ma-prove ng system na ay tao to kasi naglagay siya ng 45 USDT sa kanyang account. Ibig sabihin, you will not be tagged as a wallet address na patay. It's either patay, dead wallet address. Marami din tayo actually. If you guys didn't know, yung holders natin, once you guys download the game, di ba nagkakaroon ka ng LOCC kapag nag-download ka ng game? If you guys didn't know, kapag naggawa ka ng tutorial natin, nakakuha ka di ba ng 2.4 LOCC ata yun? If hindi ako nagkakamali, 2.4 to 4.8 LOCC. Ibig sabihin nun, you are already counted as a holder and hindi kayo iso-shoulder ng developer na i-migrate yung data nyo na patay naman yung account nyo na ililipat kayo sa mainnet, wala naman kayong investment, diba? So, the only proof na kailangan malaman na kumbaga proof of life ng developer na ay, itong wallet na to ay buhay. Kasi naglagay siya ng 45 USDT. Hindi ka mabe-verify ng developers if wala kang USDT sa account mo. So, Kuya Rico, ano nga ba yung announcement ngayon na narinig lang natin? Bagong-bago lang guys, bago ko i-announce ulit bago ko ulit basahin yung announcement natin, is meron silang bagong announcement from the DNE admin. Sabi nila dito, after the mainnet is successfully launched, players can withdraw the 45 USDT. This is just to coordinate with the update process of LOCC on the mainnet. Ibig sabihin, ibabalik din nila yung 45 USDT mo. So this is not a real loss for us if the mainnet is successfully launched, no? So basically, walang mawawala sa atin. Ang mawawala lang sa atin right now is kapag nawala yung developer. So basically, natalo na tayo ng buong investment natin, nawalan pa tayo ng $45, nawala pa yung account natin, nawala pa yung laro. Ayun yung worst case scenario. But if we entrust the $45 na hinihingi lang ng developers to verify the users, it will help them as well to verify that you're a real person, di ba? That's basically the analogy, guys. Kasi maraming tao na nag-overthink right now na, ala, baka itakbo ng developers. Actually, it's a possibility. And I am not, inuulit ko, I am not a LOC pro, no? Or hindi ako sang-ayon sa mga lahat ng sinasabi ng LOC, but I am entrusting them my investment as a risky investor. Diba? Sinabi ko naman sa inyo and any other content creators, guys, invest only what you can afford to lose lamang. Okay? Balik tayo sa announcement natin. Okay? This 500 TRX gas fee is the transaction fee used to update the main network. It is one time and there is no need to pay the TRX fuel fee again in the future. Ibig sabihin, hindi mo na kailangan magbayad ulit ng gas fee after matransfer ng data mo from testnet into the mainnet. When your game data is successfully synchronized to the Tron mainnet, you can withdraw LOCC at any time and it will automatically arrive at your TronLink wallet address. So actually guys, meron ako nakitang comment dito ng mga ibang taong hindi nakikinig. Iisa-isahin natin tong information na to. Katagalogin ko na rin, Kapag daw ang data mo ay na-synchronize na sa ating Tron mainnet, you can withdraw LOCC at any time and it will automatically arrive at your TronLink wallet address. Paano nga ba nila, Kuya Rico, nasabi kasi nung iba na, uy, paano nila malalaman yung TronLink address natin or paano nila mawi-withdraw yung natin? Paano nila mawi-withdraw yung namin na hindi naman namin binibigay? Actually, binigay mo or kailangan mong ibigay yung TronLink wallet address mo. Kasi kapag pumunta ka ng wallet mo and you put here the withdraw LOCC, you have to put your recipient address which is your TronLink wallet address. Paano mo nga ba kukunin yung TronLink wallet address mo? You have to get your extension or your application right now. Kung makikita nyo dito, I have 274 TRX. Actually, binawasan ko na to since pinasok ko na yung another 45 USDT dun sa in-game, no? But you have to copy-paste this one, di ba? After mo may copy-paste yan dito, you have to put it here, click max, then click submit. Then, yan, nakapag-request na tayo ng ating withdrawal. But kanina, since 1 per day lang tayo, I already withdrawn my 2,000 LOCC. That's basically it, guys. Kailangan nyo lang ilagay yung TronLink wallet address nyo para dumating sa TronLink nyo. At same process, guys, yung past video natin na you guys can swap your TRX or your LOCC rather into USDT. That's basically it. Yung ginawang guide ng LOCC mismo, panoorin nyo na lang yon. And at the same time, we have received a feedback from many players that many people do not know how to deposit gas fees. So ngayon, nagkaroon sila ng bagong way kung paano nga ba mas mapapadali sa mga tao yung system na to. Ang ginawa nila right now is yung value ng TRX right now, which is 0.9 USDT, kailangan mo na lang mag-withdraw ng 45 USDT into your game account. Ibig sabihin, yung 45 USDT na yun is equal to 500 TRX. No? So, isusulat lang ulit natin, yung $45 natin is equal to 500 TRX, which is gagamitin din nila for testnet data migration. So basically, it is for our own good as well, and at the same time, after the success ng ating testnet migration, ibig sabihin, ibabalik din naman daw nila yun, guys. Yung $45 naman daw na yun is nandyan pa rin sa account mo, hindi yan magagalaw. If you guys understand it, pakinggan nyo na lang ulit yung boses ko ng sobrang bagal, kasi kakaligo ko lang din. Actually, medyo nai-stress na rin ako ng slight, but I just want to express myself to you guys and explain what is happening on the network right now. Para hindi kayo naguguluhan, kasi ayoko makarinig ng FUD right now as much as possible, since unang-una, if iraragbold man tayo lang developers, ginawa na nila nung umpisa pa lang. Nung nakita nilang 400,000 na ang followers, kung sobrang sama ng ugali nila, ginawa na nila nung testnet pa lang. Kasi ang testnet, guys, napakadaling i-manipulate niyan, since lahat ng tokens around the testnet is hindi talaga totoo. Since testnet pa lang yan, all the tokens there shouldn't have any value, since testnet pa lang yan, guys. Lahat yan is galing sa network lang na binibigay, but it doesn't have any value. But it has a liquidity pool na ginawa nila. Ibig sabihin, they are doing something in here, no? Hindi sila nandito para maglaro-laro lang. I just want to say it to you guys, kasi ang daming taong nag-FUD right now, and I want you guys to trust the developers muna right now. Kasi lahat tayo, yung mga sabing mga taong nagwewelga daw ngayon sa office, or may mga magsusumbong na daw sa police, sa NBI, or some other government officials, guys, sinisira niya yung investment nyo una-una pa lang. Kasi unang-una, kapag nakarinig ng traction ang government officials about this one, kapag narinig nila na meron palang ganito, mas magpapantig ang tenga nila na na-scam sila, instead of the developers resolving the issue first, di ba? So ayun yun lang yung kailangan kong i-imply sa inyo, guys. Just trust the developers for now, and tsaka kayo magpanic, no? Kapag talagang hindi na kayo maka-withdraw after this Thursday. Itong Thursday na to, guys, is the crucial day for them to prove themselves. If hindi nila magawa to, it's the end for them. Tsaka kayo magwala. But this day, the 23 to 25, give it to them. Hayaan nyo sila. Since yung 26 naman natin of the day, guys, is going to be Thursday, it is still a withdrawal day. Hindi tayo tatagal ng October 30. Ibig sabihin, yung time nyo ng withdrawal ng Thursday, makakapag-out pa rin kayo, guys. So you guys don't have to worry about. Okay? The current blockchain LOC team is working on the final mainnet update. So in order to restore all transaction function as soon as possible, we will synchronize everyone's game account data to the Tron mainnet within 3 days. So you need to provide your game within 3 days the 45 USDT into the account. If you have not deposited the 45 gas fee, you need to wait for the second round of mainnet data updates. So yung next mainnet data updates now natin is going to be after a month or more. Ibig sabihin, therefore, in order for your game account to be able to withdraw and trade money normally, please cooperate with the LOC team in the deployment of the Tron mainnet. So basically, that's it, guys. We have to cooperate to them. Kasi ito pa lang, guys, nung last, na narinig natin na, nung last week pa lang, guys, kung if it's really a rug bold, no? Talagang iniwan na talaga nila tayo. Hindi na sila magi-implement ng ganito. But this one, guys, this is somehow a way for them to prove themselves talaga. They want to make it right, no? Basically. And inuulit ko, hindi ako pro LOC, no? This is just my investment as well. I invested around 2,000 USDT or 3K na ata yung nalagay ko dito sa game, including my reinvestment, no? It's actually lower pa dun sa mga nakilala ko dito sa LOCB community natin na mga whales talaga na million na yung nilagay dito sa accounts nila. But right now, they they are trusting the game developers. Hindi sila nagpapanik ng sobra. And those people who have low investment, sila pa yung nag-aaway or naggagawa ng FUD, which is totally fine. I am not invalidating your feelings, which is actually fine. It is part of the human psychology na magpanik ka kapag ang investment mo or perang pinaghirapan mo is nagiging ganito. But right now, we have to trust the developers for now. Okay ba yun? So, yun lang sinasabi ko sa inyo guys, na just trust the developers. And tsaka kayo magpanik kapag hindi pa rin kayo makapag-out by Thursday na ginawa nyo na yung lahat ng requirements and you guys still can't withdraw. Tsaka kayo magpanik. But right now, give them the time to prove themselves. Okay ba yun? Now, since na-explain ko na sa inyo guys lahat ng implications or lahat ng mga nangyayari dito sa game natin, ako guys, honestly, no? Even though 27.36 yung value niyan, 21 pesos yung value niyan guys, I'm totally fine with it. I have a lot of LOCC right now. Naka-frozen na yung 2,000 ko for withdrawal. And masaya na ako guys sa 21 pesos. Actually, yung ROI ko is naka-compute na ako ay by the end of this month, ROI na dapat ako. With ito, kapag na-withdraw ko to, ROI na ako guys. Pero, with the help of the volatility ng market natin dito sa mainnet, napakaraming opportunity guys. Once the developers prove themselves that mainnet is going to be the next stepping stone for them, ibig sabihin lamang nito ay mas marami pa tayong maipapasok sa game soon enough since yung mainnet success pa lang nila guys is proof na they want to make something good. Hindi sila nandito para makipaglaro lang or para itakbo yung pera natin. And I want to hear it from themselves. Okay? Ayun yung gusto kong marinig mula sa kanila. But right now, as I can see and based on what I read, I am satisfied on what I read. Actually, hindi ako nagpanic nung nabasa ko to. Napakakalmado ko kanina. No? I really understand guys if you guys are panicking kasi napakadami talagang investors sa LOC na walang alam sa cryptocurrency and I'm here guys to inform you guys, okay, about this situation that we have right now. And I'm here to enlighten you guys about the blockchain technology and all the games that is upcoming pa, hindi lang itong LOC. And I hope that you guys support my YouTube channel by subscribing. Okay? And by the way, I am not affiliated pala by LOC. Baka kasi isipin nyo, I am affiliated by LOC or binabayaran ako ng LOC. No, this is just my personal opinion, guys. I am as an investor and a player, and in the future actually I want to be a game developer. Mas gusto ko na nagtitiwala yung mga tao sa akin even though everything are running bad. Actually guys, napakalaking tulong sa developers lalo na kapag hindi kayo nagpapanik. But at the same time, yung credibility din kasi ng project guys. Some of the people talaga na nagraran dito sa ating game is hindi mo talaga kilalang tao, yung mga taong nandun sa mga white paper natin. Actually, wala nga yung pangalan ng team dun sa white paper natin, which is actually a bad call din. Wala yung information nila, wala yung LinkedIn nila, saan ba sila nakapagtapos mag-aral, investment nila, wala. So that's one of the red flags that I've seen in this project. But at the same time, LOC runs for around 1 year na already. And I want you guys to be here as well on the mainnet. Since nandito kayo ng testnet na actually yung testnet pa nga yung walang kasiguraduhan kasi wala talagang value yung mga bagay-bagay dyan talaga dapat, di ba? But nagkaroon siya ng value. Actually, this is the first game that I've seen na meron siyang value talaga. Na pwede nyo i-swap yung testnet. Ito pa lang yung pinakauna ko nalalaro. Lahat ng nalaro natin dati yung mga crypto blades guys. Nasa mainnet yung mga yan. Kung di nyo alam. Ito lang yung LOC. Yung nalaro kong right now na even the other games like Axie, Pegaxi na yan. Nasa mainnet yan guys. Polygon yung Pegaxi natin. Axie is on their own mainnet. Diba? Meron silang own mainnet na dito testnet lang tayo. Merong value. And the mainnet guys is the best opportunity for them to prove themselves talaga. Now that we are running on the 30 minutes video, I'm gonna be reading some of the Q&A update natin dito. Kasi nag-ask ako ng tulong kanina kay Raiko. Baka pwede nilang i-drop dito sa B community yung ating concerns, no? So may mga nabasa tayo kanina. Actually, this is my second time talking about this. Actually, meron akong video kanina inabot ng 1 hour, but I made a rerun. Actually, naligo lang ako. Then I made a rerun for this one para lang mas maintindihan nyo and mas maikli lang yung video natin, no? So I'm gonna be reading this one for around 5 to 10 minutes lang. Magiging 40 minutes yung video natin, guys. I'm really sorry, but I want to explain to you guys kung anong meron dito sa ating LOC. Okay? Anong masasabi mo sa new update or any concern? I think the design is very scam. Masakit isipin yung katotohanan, it's a scam kapag di ka right now maka-withdraw, pero I'm still hoping na sir maging okay yung laro, kawawa yung mga downline ko. Actually, gaya nga ng sabi ko kanina, this is their personal opinion guys. I am not invalidating your opinion, your personal opinion, your feelings guys. I really understand kasi I've been there. I understand your feeling guys. But ito kasing sinasabi natin is very scam. Actually, kung scam ang isang game, aalis na yan kapag nalaman na nilang profitable na sila. Kung ang moonbag nila or ang wallet nila is punong-puno na, tatakbo na yan guys. But right now, they are trying to prove us something that we can be wrong at some point. Kasi parang pinipigilan natin yung development nila kapag kinokontra natin lahat yung plano nila. Kaya nga lagi naman sinasabi natin na let's just trust them for now. Okay, yun yung lagi ko sinasabi. Let's just trust them for now. That is what we have right now. And actually nalulungkot din ako ng konti sa mga downlines ko since I'm a content creator, 'di ba? Meron ng mga na-invite na tao. This is a very sad announcement for them kasi hindi sila makakapag-withdraw at mai-stuck sila sa testnet data nila if hindi sila maglagay ng $45. If nakapag-cash out na ako, walang problema sa akin na pahiramin ko kayo ng $45. But right now that we don't have any $45 that can we provide for them, we can't do anything for them right now, especially those who have or invested only the SP900 natin, and even those Draco 5 stars natin, 'di ba, yung mga Draco 5 star players natin. Some of them hindi talaga sila makakapagpasok ng $45 kasi mas malaki pa yung $45 sa ininvest nila. Actually, 'di ba? Kasi $15 lang yung SP900 natin and the Draco natin $30, and bakit ako magpapasok ng $45 even though I know na babalik naman 'yon, 'di ba? So it's a big money guys, and it's a very sad moment for them kasi ito yung magiging first crypto investment nila kung sakali, and madidisheartened lang sila dahil ay ano ba naman yan, yung memory ko sa LOC na yon. Alam nyo ba guys, hindi ako pinag-withdraw nun, nagpasok ako ng $15 dun sa game na yon, tapos hindi nila ako mapag-out. Kailangan pa daw nila ng $45 para lang makapag-withdraw. That is going to be the story that they will be telling everyone soon, no? Ganun yung mangyayari sa atin. But right now, ayun yung nalulungkot lang ako. Hindi sila makakapag-cash out yung mga low investors natin, which is actually pretty bad for the game ecosystem. Okay? Confused ako pero niisip ko lang din ginagawa to para ma-protect sa multi-accounts kasi kawawa mga low investors. Actually, yes. Kasi kapag may maraming multi-accounts, guys, ito yung sinasabi ko, guys. Yung holders natin right now, guys, nandito lahat kahit yung mga nag-sign up lang ng link mo. Naglaro lang sila, tinapos sila yung tutorial para lang maging level 1 sila. Maging level 1 mo sila for the quest, di ba? Yung mga partners natin dyan, meron tayong mga pinag-download na hindi natin kilala. Pinag-download natin, gawin mo yung tutorial. They are part of this holders. Kahit nagapiso lang yung LOCC mo doon, 1 LOCC or 2 LOCC, you are counted as a holder. Even you are holding 1 or 2 tokens, you are counted as a holder. No? So, yun yung gustong i-trim down ng ating system right now. They want to get rid of all the botters, all the new accounts, all the multi-accounts, and so on. Lahat ng makaka-abuse ng system natin when it comes to the withdrawal, aalisin natin yan kasi ayaw natin ng ma-abuse ang ating sistema ng withdrawal. Masakit sa ulot, unfair, this is totally understandable guys. Why need pa mag 45 recharge kung tutusin, pwede naman mag-swap kasi nga hindi nga maka-withdraw. This is another question. So, paano nga ba Kuya Rico yung sinasabi nila? Right now kasi guys, ito lang explanation yan guys, kung bakit nakatigil yung swaps natin right now. Ang dami nagsasabi, bakit hindi na lang kami hayaan mag-swap? Ang dami naming LOCC naka-stack. Kasi nga, kung titingnan nyo tong wallet address ko kanina, na-explain ko na meron tayong dalawang wallet address, no? Yung wallet address kasi natin na yan guys, is naka-freeze yung laman yan. Kung makikita nyo dito, 7 days ago pa yung last transaction yan. Kahit piso na LOCC, walang nadating sa wallet ko since the day na dumating yung B community, reward ko. Wala na ako na-receive niya nung Monday last week. So, imposible na i-open nila ulit ang swap kasi nga, magdadagdag ulit yan ng migration ng data. Ibig sabihin, hindi nila pwedeng i-allow yan, guys. So, lahat kasi ng gumagana ngayon sa mainnet natin, gaya nga nasabi ko, ang gumagana lang na wallet address natin right now is yung recharge address natin, which is yung mainnet. Wherein you guys can still buy the LOCC NFTs natin. 'Di ba? Ayun lang yung way mo para makapag-reinvest. Kaya nga meron tayong Sunday packs para makapag-reinvest daw kayo. Which ang ginagamit natin is yung inyong mainnet address lang. Which is ayun lang yung nagana. Kaya lahat ng LOCC nyo, hindi nyo maswap into the USDT kasi nga, naka-freeze yung ating naka-freeze yung wallet address natin in-game. So I hope that you guys understand that one. Na hindi talaga tayo makakapag-swap ng token. So palabasin nyo muna ako, puhunan ko. Please actually guys, if you guys didn't know, puhunan ko dito is ayun nga, $3,000 almost or $3,500 500, something like that. Marami na rin ako nabiling packs guys and NFTs, and 50% ROI pala ako guys. And kapag makapag-out ako by Thursday, full ROI na ako pag na-out ko tong 2,800 USDT na pinasok ko by Thursday. Kapag una akong nakapag-out. Matagal po, sana bumilis, naka-waiting for broadcast lang yung withdrawal. Yes, naka-waiting for withdrawal lang yan kasi hinihintay pa ng developers ma-approve lahat ng wallet addresses na makaka-receive ng 2,000. Pangit pa pag di maka-withdraw goods pag maka-withdraw. That's basically it. Di ako pabor kasi hindi man lang maka-withdraw bago sila mag-recharge ulit, causing panic sa team ko. Sana magawa ng ibang way at mag-open ulit yung USDT withdrawal kahit old rate lang. Actually, this is not going to happen as well. Bakit? Kasi nga naka-freeze yung data natin guys. Lahat ng LOCC natin and USDT natin in the game is naka-freeze lahat. Ibig sabihin, this is going to be another stress test ulit sa ating LOCC data. Ibig sabihin, another set of migration ulit yan, another set of week ulit yan na waiting natin kung gusto nyo mag-on yung withdrawal natin and makapag-withdraw. So magtatagal lang tayo na magtatagal, and it is inevitable guys. This is an inevitable update that we have to face because this is the testnet to mainnet data and it is written on our roadmap. And wala man lang silang pasabi, yes, but this is something that we have to face talaga. Withdrawal concerns, nakakapu. Okay, I really understand that guys. Thanks always, makapag-withdraw kami, pinapakaban nyo lang kami, nakakatakot. Actually guys, nabasa ko na itong lahat ng mga to. Yan, they all have the same sentiments and I really understand all those nakakakaba. Meron pa nga daw mga nangutang for their investment and I really understand it guys. I really understand it guys. And this is my personal opinion. Wag nyo sabihin na I'm empathizing to you guys, no? Actually, this update is very sudden talaga. That is for sure. This is very sudden but we have to understand the developers lang talaga. Medyo late nga talaga sa announcement. Tama sila. Actually, hindi sila medyo late. Late talaga sila announcement. Biglaan sila magre-release ng ganyang statement na sobrang late. Na everyone, even some people, hindi na natulog para lang makapag-withdraw this day. And hindi sila nakapag-withdraw kasi nga in-expect nila na 9 AM, 'di ba? Pero hindi. Madaming kinakabahan. Actually, meron pa nga ditong nagsabi na hatakin daw siya sa puso, waiting daw pumasok ang Tron wallet, broadcasting pa, no? So, pinaparating ko na ngalan na butong mong anak na bugtong na anak mong si Jesus na magharing kasama na walang hanggan. Amen. Lahat tayo guys magdasal kasi this is going to change the economy, guys. The mainnet is a whole new ecosystem for us to go in kapag napasok natin tong system na to. Kapag ang mainnet kasi is one of the biggest improvement for everyone. Kasi unang-una malilist tayo sa CEX kapag ito ay successful. We have the holders na wala mga voters. At the same time, wala tayong voters, wala tayong mga taong peke, multi-account voters and everyone. Real holders only. Malilist tayo sa mga kilalang CEX na hindi ko na lang babanggitin kung alin para hindi kayo umaasa. Pero nga, sinasabi ko lang sa inyo guys, now we have to trust the developers for this one. Hindi ko sinasabi na magtiwala kayo sa akin. Kaya nga nasabi nito ni Guy, I trust LOCC, that's it. We just have to trust the developers talaga guys. Yan, actually, nabasa ko na rin naman din to lahat ng natin, ng mga sentiments ng mga tao guys dito. Maraming hindi talaga maalam sa ating cryptocurrency na pinapasok natin. Ben, I hope that you guys learn something from me as well, no? Ayun lang talaga yung hope ko right now, that you guys learn something from me. And I hope that you guys subscribe talaga kasi I'm really looking forward to making a lot of contents about Legend of Constellation. If this game ay tumagal pa, nakapag-apply daw siya, yan, tama naman yan. And some of the questions guys here will be answered later on sa ating live stream kay Kuya Brian. I will send him the Q&A link na rin para ma-check niya rin yung mga question na to. And para ma-clarify lang din guys some of your concerns kasi alam ko na this is a very crucial moment for us and this is going to be something that is going to change our life and the game ecosystem as well. So yeah, I just want to thank everyone for watching this video and I hope that you guys learned something. And yeah, I'm looking forward for the white chocolate Americano ko galing kay Bids. Hello. Thank you guys for watching. Ay, sa mga nagpapa-shoutout pala sa mga mga fanboys ko dyan. From the B community, kay Sergs, kina Aziel, kay Boss Luis, yung mga galing mag-explain, kay Kuradapya, ayan, kina Jessica So, yung mga tropa natin yan guys. Shoutout sa inyo, mekos nyo na yan, yung mga magagaling natin sa memes guys. Soon enough guys, this moment is just going to be a memory na pagtatawanan na lang natin or malulungkot na lang tayo sa investment na to. Gaya nga ng sabi ko, invest only what you can afford to lose. Kapag hindi kayo nag-risk management, guys, everything on every investment that you're going to invest in, mawawalan kayo, guys, if you guys don't know how to manage your assets, no? Magkita-kita tayo sa Thursday. I will be announcing the winners natin sa ating Discord. If you guys are not part of the Discord server, sali lang kayo sa Discord server natin para magkaroon tayo ng, yan, actually, meron na nga nag-uusap dito, no? So, if you guys are not part of my Discord server, sali lang kayo sa Discord server natin. Kasi marami akong mga nilalarong mga NFT games. We are part of the Marblex. We played Mir M as well, Summoner's War, Bora Ecosystem, Ragnarok Landverse, and any other games na nasa mainnet na, no? So, thank you guys for watching, no? Kanina pa ako nag-outro, no? Thank you guys for watching. See you guys on the next video. Babush! Make us na natin yan, insan! Cheers!